There's plenty of Christmas cheer around, but the festive season also shines a light on poverty. And people like 63-year-old Stephen, who lives on disability benefits and is finding life a struggle.
I would like to have plenty of money to go shopping and buy Christmas presents and all that stuff. But I still have to watch the pennies. It's a tough world outside, and the way the government is going, it's going to get it tougher even more.
In its annual report, the Joseph Rowntree Foundation said 300,000 more pensioners and 400,000 more children are living in poverty than 4 years ago. What do they mean by that? The charity says poverty is when a family income is less than 60% of the average income for their family type after rent or mortgage. So the poverty line for a single person means being left with £144 a week. For a couple with 2 children aged 5 and 14, it's £401 a week, while for a single parent with the same aged kids, it's £297 a week. That's to cover everything from bills to clothing to food. At this food bank, they're seeing more and more people who just can't afford the basics.
The food bank here has been running for 8 years. It was built into a room smaller than the one that we're standing in at the moment. And it's grown beyond that room, this room, and 2 other storage places that we need because the number of people has just dramatically grown and grown.
The charity behind the research says stagnating wages, a rise in the cost of living and changes to benefits have created a perfect storm. And if nothing changes, their predictions for the next 4 years are bleak.
If benefits remain frozen, we're likely to see 500,000 more people go into poverty. If the cuts to universal credit aren't reversed, we're likely to see 300,000 more people, working people, pushed into poverty. And I think that is quite a frightening prospect.
The government says it is spending billions of pounds supporting people on low incomes. But this weekend, the board of the Social Mobility Commission resigned in protest at the lack of progress towards building a fairer Britain. The fight against poverty is not being won. Tessa Chapman, 5 News.